Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be doing something that I have never done before. Today we are going to be playing every single Call of Duty in one video. Okay, so that's a little bit of a lie. We're actually on Call of Duty 2 first. Honestly, I thought finding a match on Call of Duty 2 was going to be hard, but as you guys saw, we instantly got into a match, so maybe finding games on these older Call of Duties won't be that bad. But anyways, as I was saying, playing Call of Duty 2, or the original Call of Duty I meant, is a little bit hard. You can either get it on PC for like $20, which is ridiculous, or you can get it on Xbox, I think, for also $20, and I just don't have that money to be dropping on Call of Duty for like a 30-second segment in the video. The connection's feeling a little spotty on this game, but anyways, all that stuff aside, we're just going to be going on each game, playing it for a couple of minutes. We're not going to be doing anything crazy. I'm going to be kind of doing it how Merc Music does it. He basically just gets on every Call of Duty for like a minute, tries to see how many kills he can get. I'm going to be sort of doing it like that, maybe a little bit longer than a minute, depending on what we're doing in the game. Some games will hop in to play multiplayer, some games will hop in and do a side mode like Extinction or Free Run or something like that. So far, though, I'm killing it, man. 4 kills in a row. These guys can't even touch me. They probably think I'm hacking since I'm one of the only people playing. How old of a game is this? Like 18 years old? I used to love this game way back in the day, and going back to it, it just feels so weird. You can't even sprint on this game. Oddly, though, it kind of feels like Call of Duty 4. I guess just because it is on the same engine, just not as refined. It's just so jarring not being able to sprint. You move so freaking slow. I don't know how I ever played this as much as I did. I don't know if I could deal with moving at such a snail's pace nowadays. We'll get a few more kills here, and then I think we'll call that for Call of Duty 2. I kind of feel bad. I literally have dropped 7 kills already, and these guys like haven't even gotten to stand a chance, and the connection's getting a little spotty, so I think it might be time to move on to Call of Duty 3. Call of Duty 3, please work. Oh god, it's been stuck on this joining screen for a while. Did not connect to hosting player. Man, I just went through and tried to join like 5 different games and it's not working, so I guess we just have to go to the campaign then. Pull RT to fire. There we go. We did the main Call of Duty thing. We shot a gun. Let's move on to COD 4. Look, man, if you're gonna play COD 4, you gotta play the classic. There's a few missions that I deem like missions that you just have to play as a Call of Duty player at some point in your career. This is definitely one of them. Most of the MW1 campaign, for that matter, is on that list for me personally. Phew, the last time I played this mission, man, I was playing MWR. Going from that back to this, it's a little rough, but I mean, this is the classic, man. You can't judge it. It's from literally 15 years ago. This was the first time that Call of Duty truly went outside of its World War II comfort zone and tried something ambitious, went for that big, bombastic, Michael Bay giant set-piece explosion type game, and it really works. This game is still amazing, and it still holds up. And not many games from 2007 can... Actually, no, there's a lot of games from 07 that can say that. But you get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's really good. I remember people grinding this out on Veteran. I've never been able to beat this mission on Veteran. The people that can do that are just absolute beasts. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to shoot him in the foot because I'm at a really bad angle right now. Move. Shoot him in the face. Okay, we're good. Is there anybody else in here? No, that's right. We're good. Ah! Oh, my God. This is still so cool. I don't care. Jump for it! And out the flame we go. Man, the mission never ceases to amaze me. It is so good. What? How did I just notice this? No, I'm gonna have to order a new game on eBay. Look at this. My Call of Duty 4 is torn at the... When did that happen? What the hell? 3 games down. 15 to go. Now, when it comes to playing Call of Duty World at War, there's a certain mode that this game introduced that you just... Call of Duty wouldn't be the same without it. Boom. I'm not gonna say it for monetary reasons, but you see it on your screen. Call of Duty would not be the same without this mode, and honestly, I would have gotten into Call of Duty eventually just because of my friend group, but I wouldn't have gotten into it as early as I did. Back in the day, the main reason that I played this game was just for the zombies until I got into multiplayer a few years later with Black Ops 2, but... There's not a whole lot I can say about this. It's the classic. This game is amazing. Very few Call of Duty games and very few maps in those games are able to match the atmosphere of this. You feel so alone. You're sitting in this bunker. You buy your car 98K and you're just sitting here popping heads of zombies that are crawling and walking towards you from the distance. The early rounds are very, very slow, but I feel like that works in this map's favor. Sure, it kind of kills some of the replayability. When you die, you don't really feel like going through all the early rounds again. But for a new-time player, yeah, it's freaking horrifying. Skadoosh. I remember playing this game back on my iPod Touch 4th gen. They had like a $5 version of Zombies on there up on the App Store, and it's where I got hooked. You gotta do it at least once. overkill much? Alright, it's been a little while, but I want to see how fast I can actually clear out the pit. I'm going to grab the M9 and the MP5, and let's see if I can get a decent time. Alright, let's go. Go. Okay. Move it. I'm going to pull out the pistol just in case. Shoot. Oh no, I'm choking. I'm not used to the 360 controller right now, man. Go. Okay. I gotta stab up here, yes. Go. Oh, I got a cloud on that one. Okay. What? Where was the civilian? Ah, reload. Okay, I probably should have held on to the MP5 for at least a little bit longer. What was that? 2 stars? Yeah, I'll take it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most underrated Call of Duty Zombies map, in my opinion, Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Zombies 5. This map is so underrated, it's not even funny. This was the first map that I played on Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and honestly, it's one of my favorite maps on this game. I don't care if that's a controversial or unpopular opinion. To me, it's a lot of fun. For me, the fun comes from all the challenge and BS on this map. The weak wonder weapon, the Pentagon Thief, and the tight corridors, and the really tight training spot too down in the main central area, you know, where you activate the DEFCON switches. I don't know, I just feel like it's a really fun but challenging experience that is always like a nice gauntlet, and whenever I feel like I need a warm-up before hopping into a zombie stream, you know, to stream with you guys or whatever, this is usually the map I go to, just get myself warmed up. This map and also Nuketown Zombies on Black Ops 2, those two are like my go-to when I feel like I need to, you know, just get a re-up on my zombie skills. Are you guys Olympia or M14 gang in the comments? Because if I'm being honest... no, I'm kidding. I'm actually M14 gang, but I'm just grabbing the Olympia because nobody ever gives this gun enough love, man. I never even buy it. In fact, I only ever purchased this gun one time, and it was on my iPod Touch years ago when I first downloaded Black Ops Zombies and I was playing Kino der Toten. I was like, I'll go with the shotgun because that sounds more powerful, but yeah, obviously... If you're playing zombies, you're going for the M14, man. Points are definitely way more important than anything. Hold up just a second. Out of everything here, out of the multiplayer, the campaign, and Special Ops, Special Ops is the one I most complete, with over a day played in Spec Ops alone at 96%. That is crazy. I'm sorry, but if you're playing a Modern Warfare game, you don't have a choice. You need to run the course, no matter what form that takes, and it's that... Alright, I'm not as familiar with the MW3 course. I'm definitely much more familiar with the MW1 and 2 course, so hopefully I can still get a decent time on this regardless. Move up to, what, the 2nd floor? Okay. Go. Come on. Are you clear? I don't even know where to look. Okay, probably supposed to stab him. Go. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get such a bad time on this. Go. Oh, doggies! God, I haven't done this in so long, and I've only ever done it like once or twice. No, what did I miss? I forgot something. Oh, there's a guy out there. Didn't see him. Okay. It's funny how they always use this course to tell you, like, what difficulty to play on. It's like, dude, my speed and ability to pass a training course shouldn't determine whether I'm playing on a normal difficulty or not. These guys aren't even shooting back at me. Okay, one failure and an Xbox 360 crash later. Good lord. We're finally over here at Black Ops 2 multiplayer, and I figured, yeah, if you're gonna play Black Ops 2, your only choices are either to go into Zombies and play one of the, you know, the very iconic maps, or hop into multiplayer and play Nuketown. And I figured Nuketown would probably resonate with more people since Zombies was getting bigger and bigger around this time, but I feel like most people are still playing Call of Duty strictly for the multiplayer. And even those people that weren't fans of Zombies, you know, obviously have nostalgia for Nuketown. These B23 however you say this gun, B23R dual wield. I used to use this a lot in multiplayer, actually. I had them diamond. I played and dabbled with just Call of Duty multiplayer before Black Ops 2, but Black Ops 2 is when I really got into it, like when I really started grinding. I got a bunch of classes diamond in this game, got some other guns gold. Nearly hit max prestige. Like, I went hard on this game. Unfortunately, though, my stats were reset because somebody freaking hacked my account once the hackers really started rolling in through this game in, like, 2017, 2018, I want to say. It's maybe a hot take, but out of all the Call of Duties, I know it's definitely my nostalgia, but Black Ops 2 is hands down my favorite one in terms of the complete package. Campaign, multiplayer, zombies, had it all. This is hands down my favorite Call of Duty. If Treyarch were to make a Black Ops 2 remake, or even, hey, if I was just locked in a room and somebody said, hey, you have to play Black Ops 2 for the rest of your life, only game you can play, I'd say, okay. I would totally be fine with that, and I would enjoy it the whole way through. I played this game for years, and 10 years later, I'm still playing it. Now, I do have the next-gen version of this game and the next one, Advanced Warfare, but I don't have them installed right now, and I'm not about to sit through a whole ass install for Advanced Warfare and Ghost just to be able to get a segment in this video. So I'm playing the 360 version. You know what? I might actually have to reinstall Ghost on my Xbox One. Just seeing these loading screens kind of makes me miss it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Dude, seeing this makes me so nostalgic. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think I might have to reinstall this on my Xbox One, man. I'm getting to my feels right now. Kind of missing this game. Specifically, Extinction. I actually used to love this mode. I loved this map and all the DLCs that came out for it. This game in general was just pretty good. This game, for some reason, whenever I think about it, it's probably just because of the trailer, but I immediately think about Eminem and Survival gets stuck in my head every single time that I come back to play this. That trailer, in my opinion, even though this game was like kind of controversial and not everybody liked it, that trailer just iconic. This mode was surprisingly ambitious. You had this whole drill concept that kind of replaced the waves. You had aliens, which we've never seen in Call of Duty before then and haven't seen since. You get these skill points that you can spend in the middle of the game every time you complete a drill, so then you can upgrade your equipment. Like, this was pretty ambitious, man. And then as you run around, you got guns laying all around. I actually forget. Oh, okay, yeah, there's one over here. But you get money from killing the aliens, just like in normal zombies. You can pick them up, use them. It was a really great mode. And unfortunately, since this game wasn't too successful, this mode hasn't returned just because anything that was introduced in Ghost, we haven't seen since. Because everybody at Activision and just any of the Call of Duty devs in general, they're like, if it wasn't Ghost, don't use it. Now, this is a game mode that I bet all of you forgot existed. Exo Survival. It's Exo Survival. Whoa, this is so weird playing a futuristic Call of Duty. I haven't played one of these in forever. Anyway, every time that I played Exo Survival, I always went with the light Exo. That's just kind of how I am in games. Anytime there's a light mobility option, I always go for that. I've always been like a breakneck speedy player, you know. This mode was essentially just, well, MW3 Survival, but with exosuits. It was still pretty good. I'm actually struggling right now. Why is there so many enemies? I do not remember it being this challenging. I am also playing light Exo, so I don't have as much armor as I normally would or should right now. Boom, yeah, that's round 1 done, and it's, like I said, it's essentially the same as MW3 Survival. You got all your things here. You can upgrade your weapons. You can go upgrade your exosuit over there and like buy supply drops, stuff like that. This mode was pretty fun, and it teased Exo Zombies. Once you completed the Exo Survival, I forget how you did it. I think you had to get like a really high specific round on one of the maps. You unlocked a little mini playable thing of Exo Zombies, and it gave you like a whole cutscene. It was pretty sick. Yeah, this is Advanced Warfare. Obviously, it doesn't look as pretty as it should, because right now I'm playing on the 360, and this game was specifically designed for Xbox One and PS4, but hey, this game was crapped on way too much. I really like it. You'll hear me say that for a lot of Call of Duties. I'm a COD fanboy. It doesn't matter what they put out. I'm always gonna like it. I don't know why. That's just how I am. Don't mind me. I just got done working out, so I look like a whole glazed donut right now. So I'm gonna look a little off for the rest of the video. I'm pretty wiped out now, and I wish I could have my fan on me, because right now it's in the middle of summer in Florida, but if I turn the fan on, then you guys won't be able to hear me. So I'm dying right now. But anyways, does anybody actually remember free run mode in Black Ops 3? It's something that, like, when it's brought up, people remember it fondly, but outside of those few instances where it's brought up out of nostalgia's sake, nobody ever talks about it. And it's kind of sad because, well, I mean, this kind of mode only does work in a futuristic movement type of Call of Duty, honestly, because this was what it was all about, just kind of teaching you the mechanics of the fast movement and stuff. And when you're playing a boots-on-the-ground COD like MW, Vanguard, or Cold War, that doesn't exactly work, but I wish we could still get some sort of cool training course like this back. Some of these actually had really freaking insane speedrun strats. I'd show some of the clips, but I try not to use other YouTubers' clips in my videos just because, you know, that can be a whole mess. But if you guys are interested in seeing that, just go look up free run speedruns on Black Ops 3. It's actually insane. These people be going outside of the map doing all sorts of weird stuff, and I don't even know how they do it. I was saying earlier that Black Ops 2 is my overall favorite Call of Duty, but if there was any Call of Duty that could combat that, it would definitely be Black Ops 3. Now, I hold up my defense in the fact that Black Ops 2 is the best overall package in terms of a Call of Duty game, but Black Ops 3, in terms of just overall quality, I would say is a pretty close contender. The only thing holding it back would be the supply drops in the multiplayer and the campaign, which can be summarized in the 3 words, train go boom. Campaign was way more confusing than it needed to be. If you're going to do a Call of Duty campaign, and if you want to go complicated with it, go ahead and do what the Black Ops series does. I mean, this is part of the Black Ops series, but you know what I mean. The other Black Ops games that have campaigns besides Black Ops 4. You know, make it a little complex with some cool mind-bending twists, but don't do what they did in this game where it literally doesn't make any sense unless you pause the screen in the middle of the loading screens to watch all of this text that is like scrolling through so fast that under normal circumstances you cannot physically actually read it. Now, I've told this story a few times, but just in case you guys haven't heard it before, Infinite Warfare is oddly nostalgic for me, especially this game and Modern Warfare Remastered, because when I was getting an Xbox One, this was the first game that I got for it. I didn't have an Xbox One until 2016, and I got it on launch day of Infinite Warfare, and I remember I spent the whole life cycle of Black Ops 3 leading up to Infinite Warfare saving up all my money because I got Black Ops 3 on Xbox 360, and for the entirety of the life cycle of Black Ops 3, I had to play it on last gen, and if you know anything about what that's like, I'm not going to scar anybody in this video that hasn't seen it before. Like, I'm being dead serious. I refuse to show pictures of it just because it literally haunts me. But if you want to see what it looks like, go Google Black Ops 3 Last Gen Richtofen. Needless to say, after all that, I was like, yeah, it's time for a new console. So, you know, I saved up all the money I could, and as soon as I had enough money, I went and pre-ordered the Legacy Edition of Infinite Warfare. For my birthday, I got the Xbox One. As soon as I got that, went to GameStop, picked up my pre-order, popped this in, had to wait forever for it to download, because at the time I had really slow internet. It was literally 3 megabytes per second, and yeah, I learned the hard way that games were changing. You could not just put a console or a game in your console anymore and just have it work. No, you had to sit through a very long install, even if the game was on the disc, which, you know, is kind of annoying, but whatever. We're all kind of used to it at this point. But let me just tell you, booting this up for the first time, having my first next-gen experience, my first next-gen Call of Duty, it was just really something else. Like, everything blew my mind. I was in here, I remember staring at these puddles, seeing all these reflections, just losing my mind. This was just so mind-blowing to me. And it's crazy because in just a short 6-year span since this game came out, look at the games that are being released today. And again, this game only came out 6 years ago, but just compare how much better games look already. It's crazy how fast games advance in their graphics. One thing that many people can agree with me on is that the campaign in this game was definitely the saving grace for it. While, yes, this was kind of just like a rehash of Black Ops 3 in terms of the multiplayer, the Zombies was pretty good most of the time. A few of the maps were a little questionable, but in general, the Zombies was pretty good on this game. The campaign was outstanding, and the multiplayer, again, was just kind of a rehash of BO3, but I liked BO3, so I didn't have a problem with that. Some people didn't, obviously. They weren't all about the futuristic movement, but again, I didn't mind it, and I found this game pretty damn good all in all. Blinded by nostalgia? I may be. Is that a problem, though? Nah. That just means I enjoy it more. This needs to come back to Call of Duty. I ask you to cast your mind back to 2017 and picture a wee little 14-year-old grotesque opening up this game on Christmas morning. Yes. This was the first Call of Duty in many, many years that I had not gotten on launch day. I had to wait till Christmas for it, but honestly, with the state that the game launched in, I was kind of okay with that. It wasn't very great at launch, so by the time that I got it at Christmas, it was actually a pretty good game. And as the life cycle went on for this game, it only got better and better. And to this day, I could say this is, I don't know if I could say it's one of my favorite Call of Duties, but I do look at this as being one of the most underrated ones, and people give it just a bit more hate than it actually deserves, and I definitely didn't give it as much time as I should have. I played Zombies a good bit. I never even bought the DLCs for this, though. I just spent, like, days of playtime playing the Final Reich. As you can see in here, once we get into the game, I'm literally only level 50. I never even prestiged on the multiplayer here. If I'm being completely honest with you, the only reason that happened was just because Zombie Chronicles had literally just launched not long before this game came out. It was just a few months before, but I was still stuck on Black Ops 3. Like, between the multiplayer and the zombies, I was like, dude, I'm going for as much stuff as I can on that game. So I went through, got max prestige on the multiplayer, max prestige on the zombies. Like, I went crazy on Black Ops 3, playing it all the way up through Infinite Warfare's life cycle and through World War II. Infinite Warfare, I obviously gave much more time and light of day because that was the game that was the only game I had on Xbox One for a while. But once we got like midway through Infinite Warfare's life cycle, yeah, I went back to BO3, and I played that all the way up until BO4 released. And even through BO4, oh my god, I just realized that. I played BO3 for like 4 COD's life cycles. Because yeah, halfway through Infinite Warfare, I went back to BO3, played it for basically most of World War II life cycle. Like, I still came back to World War II here and there when it was double XP to play it a bit. And then when Black Ops 4 came out, I wasn't the hottest on that. I went on that to play zombies and stuff like that. Wasn't the biggest fan of the multiplayer just because it felt like a Rainbow Six Siege knockoff. So I went back to BO3, and I didn't start playing the current CODs 24/7 again until MW 2019. And since then, I basically do stick to the current CODs because I feel they've all been pretty damn good. Black Ops Cold War is one of my favorite CODs, period, along with MW 2019 and Vanguard. For a bit, I would have said that Vanguard, in terms of an overall package, campaign, multiplayer, zombies, I'd say was like kind of mid-tier. But since, you know, Numa launched and they added a whole lot more to the multiplayer and I finished the campaign, I gotta say it's actually a pretty good game. And I feel like all the hate that it gets right now is just kind of the current COD thing where everybody just likes to shit on what's popular. You know, everybody knows that something's good and, you know, it gets popular for a reason, right? It happens to every single game franchise. GTA, Minecraft, Call of Duty, no matter how good or bad something is, people will hate on it just because it's popular and just because they like bandwagoning, even if they haven't played it, even if they haven't, you know, given it a shot. Like, it's just what people do, and it is so stupid. Like, everybody that is honest and genuinely plays Vanguard has said, like, a lot of YouTubers and people that I know are like, yeah, Vanguard's a good game, and people just shit on it just because it's the current thing. Now watch. This is exactly what happened with Cold War 2. The whole time through Cold War's life cycle, I was saying, people are going to look back on this game and say, wow, this was actually pretty good, and they're going to go back and play it because it's a good game. And guess what's happening? Exactly what I just said would happen. People have been going back and playing it. Same thing with MW 2019, and the same damn thing's going to happen with Vanguard. It happens with every single Call of Duty. Talk your crap now, but just wait. It's gonna happen. You're connecting to online services for the very first time, and that may take longer than you... Excuse me. I am max prestige in zombies. What do you mean I'm connecting for the very first time? Before I even clicked record, I knew I was going to play Blood of the Dead for the Black Ops 4 segment of this video, and that is because it encapsulates every opinion about this game all in one thing. Controversial. For example, Blood of the Dead, some people love it, some people hate it. Personally, I'm on the fence that I love it. That's me with everything Call of Duty, like I said earlier in the video. I love everything Call of Duty. I can't help it. But this game was very controversial. No campaign. The first Battle Royale, that being Blackout. The multiplayer taking stepping back on the fast-paced stuff that Call of Duty's been known for and going more into the tactical side of things, kind of feeling like a Rainbow Six knockoff. For me, that's the one thing where I gotta say I was kind of iffy on it. I didn't like it as much. I mean, I still played it, and going back to it to this day, I like it a little bit more now, but it definitely feels a little bit off for Call of Duty. And yeah, I don't know, all in all, I was never really one for Blackout. I've never really been into Battle Royales. I really enjoyed Zombies in this game, though. I've loved that since day one. I love it to death. I know some people kind of got butthurt about the whole Black Ops Pass thing, where it's either buy all the DLCs or you get none of them. But I mean, honestly, most people just end up buying the Seasons Pass anyway. By the time Black Ops 4 rolled around, who was really only buying one DLC at a time? Up to this point, anytime a game had zombies, I'd always be like, yeah, you know, Zombies was usually my favorite, but I also really like multiplayer. And it would honestly be like an even split between multiplayer and Zombies, but this was the first Call of Duty game where all my time was in Zombies. I don't even think I prestiged in the multiplayer in this game. It just really wasn't for me. Couldn't stay in the Battle Royale, so this year was entirely made up of Zombies for me. Anytime a new map dropped, I came over here to Black Ops 4, grinded it out, and I was like, okay, this is fun. And then I go back to Black Ops 3 just so I could get to max prestige, because that was my goal from day one over there. And I come back to Black Ops 4 from time to time, but if I'm being honest, if I had to, you know, kind of pick a Call of Duty to put off to the side and not have to play again, this would be one of them, because any of the maps that are in this game that are good, or really remakes, sure, there's some of the Chaos maps, but honestly, I could live without them if I'm being honest. I mean, except for like 9 and Ancient Evil, those are pretty good, but... Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in modern Call of Duty. Oh my god, see this Modern Warfare 2 thing on the main menu gets me so excited, man. This game comes out 2 days after my birthday. Oh my god, I need to save up. I want to get the $100 edition, but I'm like... kind of broke right now. I can tell when I've been recording for a while. My voice, it does this, so... we're gonna have to try to wrap this video up soon so I can actually, you know, say my outro by the time that everything's all said and done. Just to give you guys some perspective, I've been recording for 2 hours now, and I took a little 20-30 minute break, something like that, so I could work out, but yeah, it's catching up to me. I've been at this for about 2 hours. Quick thoughts on Modern Warfare 2019. This game was really freaking good, and still is really freaking good. This is one of my favorite Call of Duty engines, period. It feels really good to play, and I'm glad that they kept it for Call of Duty Vanguard, and I hope that they keep making iterations of this engine going forward. It's so buttery smooth, I can't even explain it. While some people will say that it kind of takes away from that classic arcadey COD feeling, I think that, you know, change is a good thing as long as it adds to the game and doesn't take away from it or changes identity, and this engine change doesn't really do that. It just makes the game smoother overall to play, and I love it. When talking about Modern Warfare 2019, obviously you can't forget about Warzone. We're not going to be playing that in this video because while some people consider it a whole different game, I don't consider it to be, since when you launch that game, it launches inside of the Modern Warfare 2019 game application. So I'm not going to call it a different game, and I suck at Warzone, so I don't really want to put a Warzone section in the video. Is it controversial to say that Cold War is one of my favorite CODs ever? I think it's hilarious how more time of this recording has been me waiting to get into games and switching games than actually playing games. Like I said, Cold War is one of my favorite Call of Duties, period. I think it's just because it feels so much like a classic COD to me. Like, for me, something about it just feels a lot like BO2, BO1, you know what I mean? Just something about the way that the engine feels, and I absolutely love it. This game is so good. It has so many of the maps and weapons and score streaks and other things from previous Call of Duties that were just amazing. And I don't know, the multiplayer was great, the campaign was amazing, it was a typical Black Ops campaign with like a mind-bending twist towards the end. The zombies was pretty solid all the way through. There was a few dry periods throughout the game's life cycle, but all in all, by the time the game's life cycle was over, it was a very complete game. And I love it. Plus, Call of Duty was one of the first games in a couple years to have a lot of fun weapons in it. We had the nail gun, the crossbow, the ballistic knife, which, hey, most of them aren't that viable, and some of them do kind of suck. I mean, except for the crossbow. That thing's just broken. And I'm not very good at using most of them. I mean, I'm kind of decent with the ballistic knife. See me popping off. Oh, wait, can we get it? Can we get a little streak going? No? Maybe? I suck. Here we are, going out with a bang. Playing some gun game. Those unaware, gun game is my absolute favorite mode in any Call of Duty game, period. And I'm getting stomped on immediately. What can I say? It wouldn't be a typical classic grotesque video if I wasn't getting stomped on, but it is what it is. I'm honestly at a loss for words. I've been recording for like 2 hours now. We're here. I can't believe I'm actually at the end of it. I'm kind of scared to edit this video. I'm not exactly sure how long that's gonna take. Probably a ridiculously long time, because I'm just only figuring if, you know, a normal video takes me a few hours to record, this one, ooh, it's gonna take a minute. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Big streaks for the last game of the video. Let's try to at least get top 3. I'm just gonna say it right now, if you guys have been watching the whole way through, you guys are legends. I'm a really small channel, and the fact that you guys are dedicating this much of your time just to watching me go through a place of Call of Duties or whatever, I don't even know what to say. Thank you. As long as you guys enjoy it, and as long as the video comes out at decent quality, that's all that I care about. I mean, heck, like a month ago, I made that Call of Duty World of War Zombies retrospective. I spent like a month on it. It only got like 30 views, but honestly, I didn't mind because, you know, that month that I spent working on that, scripting, getting gameplay, doing this, that, and the other, it was totally worth it to me because it was a blast and I've always wanted to do something like that. Defeat. What do we get? 7th place? Oh, man, I didn't do too good. Listen, like I said, I've been at this for a bit. I've been playing a lot of different Call of Duties. It's hard to adjust all the different engines. Oh, man. This is what it is, though. This was, I don't even know what to say, man. I can't believe I'm at the end of this. This was so much fun. If you guys want to see this again, I totally would go through and do this again. If there's, like, certain challenges you guys want to see or just doing this again for the fun of it, like a year or so, maybe. Maybe I can make this, like, a yearly video we do. Every time a new Call of Duty comes out, we go through, play all of them, just kind of see the evolution. I'd totally be down for that, but, man, I want to do more big projects like this. This was so much fun. Well, here we are at the end of the video. As always, if there's even anybody watching left, as shout out to the patrons, Fav Grandma and Lil Bootytap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 7. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love each and every single one of you. I just wanted to put a little positive message here at the end for you guys. Doesn't matter what you want to do in life, whether you're a YouTuber, TikToker, influencer of any kind on social media, or even just a fast food worker. You can do literally anything if you set your mind to it. Just a couple years ago, I was at literal rock bottom, and I never thought I'd get out of it, but now here I am. I'm doing YouTube full-time, happier than ever making videos for you guys, so just wanted to tell you, no matter where you're at in life, you can always pull yourself out of the pit, you can always do something amazing, and you can achieve anything as long as you believe in yourself and you stay committed to it. But yeah, that's that. Anyway, love you guys. Peace.